Hey, welcome back to another video of my Jurassic World Evolution Sandbox mode in Isla Nublar. Gonna pick up where we left off yesterday, pardon me, and finishing the area over here. Probably gonna go ahead and try to finish up today. Depends on how I'm feeling, depending on my mood, all that good stuff. Yesterday, we did finish the Jurassic Tour guide over here. Take that number off there. There we go. Finished the Jurassic Tour. Love it. Looks great. I'm completely happy with that area right there. And then we did put a couple of baryonyx in here as well. I do believe they like fish as well. They do. Let's go ahead and put down a fish feeder as well in here. Perfect. That is superb. I do believe off screen after the video and stream yesterday, I did started making the Troodon, the Spinosaurus. That's going to be the next enclosure we're going to work on. Probably going to do that here. Need to make that a decent size space since we do have the Spinosaurus in this area. Do have one viewing gallery. I may go ahead and put a second, possibly a third. Tell you what, we will go ahead and do a second one for sure. Right here, looking into it, and then after we build it, maybe off to the left there, just extend the area, and so we can have some area for another enclosure there. So let's go ahead and put this. Actually, tell you what, let's do a platform because we can even do two of those. One here. And one here. Alright, now like that. Fencing, add that in. Curve it around with the contour of the road there. Lock it in there, cool. I feel like that's going to be too loud. I'm going to go ahead and step back for a second while those build. And the Spinosaurus is done. Perfect. We'll release them, of course, once we get the enclosure built. And we could, like I was saying, build off of here a little more and do their forest and water area here. And of course use the water for another area right there. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's lay our path down. Like so.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There we go.
We have added a new viewing platform for you to gain an elevated view of our dinosaurs.
Perfect. So 2 viewing galleries down. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, of course, the fencing here. And then here. There we go. That's what I had imagined it when I started planning it out just 30 seconds ago. Alright, that looks good. Then we can go ahead and put water down because, again, this Spinosaurus does like water and does like to eat fish. So the majority of this back part here can be water. I'm not too concerned if it overflows there a little bit because we're going to make another area and give it some water as well. Alright. Looks good. Let's go ahead and get the Troodon released. first. And then we'll work on the Spinosaurus in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pterodon to the park.
So fish for the Spinosaurus. We only need one. And then
Ladies and gentlemen,
a little carnivore feeder for the Troodon
to the park.
here. And of course, a live bait feeder. Now for their trees and forest. Kind of like that. Put a little more here. Should still be enough of room. There we go. Yep, still just enough for the guests to see what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And if I need to put some
we are
trees in the
pleased
corners,
to
I can.
welcome
Let's get these guys tranquilized and move. And then we'll release the Spinosaurus. Get all 5 of them into their enclosure here. It may be too small, all things considered, but I think we'll be fine, again, with everything turned off. I know I've mentioned that quite a few times in my videos, but just a reminder in case this is your first time watching one of my videos. Plenty of viewing space here. So, yeah, and like I said, we can probably build another little area right here. Yeah. Spinosaurus is out. We'll add that task to get her taken care of. And we'll start transporting Troodon into their area
Asset requiring collection.
now. As I've said before, I know what something's dead. Interesting. I wonder what it is. It is one of my Troodon. I guess the Spinosaurus ate it. I was unaware that he did not like those. Well, that's disappointing.
Collect the asset.
If he ends up eating them, he eats them. I could have sworn they worked good together. Maybe I'm wrong. It's okay if I'm wrong. We'll just put them somewhere else. My bad.
Heading to pick up the asset.
I may need to go ahead and turn off dinosaur fights. In fact, after I put the Spinosaurus here, we're going to look into that.
Acknowledging.
Span. None. Let's just for right now. Let's none.
Request.
And we'll go ahead and do another Troodon. Maybe I got my dinosaurs messed up and they're not good together. So, oops. Not a big deal. Just a little goof up. So we'll get another Troodon in there. And everybody will live happily ever after in the little area here. And again, if they don't, I'll move them. It's not a big deal. So we have a bar, bowling alley,
Underway.
and a toy shop. Maybe another fast food, even though I have one right there. I think I'll be alright. Not put anything here. In fact, we can go ahead and probably slam in another. Viewing gallery here. Alright. And have this be completely blocked off for the carnivorous animals. Yeah, still did not know that the Spinosaurus would have done that. My bad, my bad, my bad. If he ends up hunting them down, I could have sworn that they would have been fine. And the Secrets of Dr. Wu, I thought they were enclosed together. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's another dinosaur with him. Oh well, it is what it is. as I did mention in my last video, or on yesterday's stream, just however you're watching this, I'm not going to be able to put all the carnivores out, and I'm fine with that. I wanted most of the herbivores out, though. I feel like if you are in this kind of zoo-type setup, or this kind of biological preserve, whatever, the carnivorous animals will be harder to take care of than the herbivores, mainly because herbivores will just eat the plants, and of course carnivores would eat anything with a heartbeat. So it just makes a lot more sense to go ahead and have more herbivores than carnivores, at least to me, for right now. But alright, cool. That's ready to go. So that's why I'm doing that, in case you were curious. That's kind of task. Get that taken care of and moved. So. I may end up not putting the viewing gallery there. I don't like that now that I look at it, because I don't know what I'm going to put here. I do know, again, though, I want to have an enclosure here with the forest and the water coming together here. So for the sake of my sanity, let's just get rid of this for the now. Where is my Spinosaurus? There she is. Normally solitary and hunt both large and small prey over wide hunter. They can coexist with a good number of other dinosaur species. Well, I guess not. In fact, if for whatever reason she attacks and eats the Troodon, I know we can do 2 Spinosaurus in an area. So I feel like this is going to be good enough of a space, even though the threshold again is all at 0. So, not a problem at all. Because we can even take the Troodon and move them down the road and then turn the combat frequency back on if we needed to. So, there is that. I am excited to do a nice little tour of everything once we're all done here. Either taking the truck and just driving it around, which of course would require putting in gates, and I'm fine with that if we needed to. Go, kind of have it go along the curvature of the road.
Asset being transported.
I just want to blow everybody's mind there's a guest in the park. Oh my god, I come out of my hotel. Dinosaur. You know. That's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate plan. This thing is just to be the goal of anybody who runs any type of zoo. You want to blow the mind of your guests with every animal that you can have in there. So that's my outlook and mindset on my take of Jurassic Park. Jurassic World, if you will. Still don't know what I'm going to put there. Troodon is moving. Okay. So that's done. Those 2 are done. The Deinonychus is going to be with the Indominus Rex. I could do Suchomimus. Just go with Gigantosaurus. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. The Carcharodontosaurus? Maybe? Allosaurus. T-Rex, of course. Gotta have the T-Rex in the park. Why wouldn't we? Dropping her off. How's my sort of Good morning. Hey, where did she go? Just hang out in the forest, I suppose. is. Coming out, taking a look at her domain, her dominion. I just thought about something. I don't know if we have any Stegosaurus out. That is quite disappointing. Let's double check that. I'm right. I don't believe we put any Stegosaurus out. And I'm very disappointed in myself for that. We did not put Stegosaurus anywhere. Right. Well, we goofed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19. That sucks. Thought I had it perfectly done. Guess not. Ugh. What a waste of life. That's alright. We'll get them put out somewhere. $20 and 14. Okay. The Iguanodon 20. Triceratops 16. I know it's all turned off. I know I made that very, very clear numerous times, but I'm trying to do my best here. Stegosaurus. Still cannot believe that I overlooked that. They like a group of 15, and they have to have a social group of 5. Ha! We can throw them in here. I think that was going to be my plan all along, and I just forgot. So we're just going to go ahead and pretend that was my plan, so I don't feel like a giant turd. Oops. Alright. So let's get those 5 Stegosaurus incubated real fast. Three, 4, 5. Alright. They are gonna go right in there. No big deal. I am actually gonna turn the combat frequency back on and see if the hunt or fight. That's just bait. Oh, none, max. I'm just gonna leave it as default and see what happens. If he attack, he attack. It's fine. So, but what do I want to go with here? Well, let's do some scenery first before we make any big life choices. Alright. I'll watch her for a second, see what she does. Nothing too crazy right now, which is good. Imagine that. Imagine your 10-year-old self in one of these things, and you look out and you see that beast right there. I know it scared the crap out of me, that's for sure. Well, whatever argument they were having, Spinosaurus roared and it was done, so that was kind of fun to see. Alright, so let's do some more landscaping with the water here. Add it in this area. Try to be very careful to keep it inside the enclosure at all times. I know it seems crazy of me. Oh, did we get out a little bit? No, we're fine. I'm very particular, but that's how I am. Particular and precise, and I like it. Alright, enclosures. The fish. Build cost and water. Well, meow. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? That was odd. I could have sworn we were on the fish feeder literally the entire time, but I guess not. It's fine. It's fine. Add some trees around. Let's go to scenery. So we're gonna pop a tree or two. In here. And we can as well. Nice. Very nice. Very happy with that. Leave that little open area so the Suchomimus can see it, because I think that's what we're going to go with now. Is the Suchomimus in that area there. Nice, put this bad boy down here. Won't be able to see it eat, but we can go ahead and throw a carnivore feeder there in front of it, and I think that'll suffice. Don't want to get too close to that. I've heard on one of my last videos I heard the helicopter being a pain when I went back and watched the video, so don't want to get too close to the construction. I haven't messed up the audio. So there we go, the Stegosaurus are ready to be released and put back in their pen when we come back over here and try to finish the Suchomimus enclosure toy shop. Since we're farther out now, I don't mind going and putting a fast food restaurant here. Well, there is a path. You are 100% connected to it. And how about got the toy shop? How about bowling alley? Let's look at our buildings. How much do we have of each? One, two arcades, two bowling alleys, and there's fossil zone we can throw in the back there. We only have one clothes shop. Four different fast food restaurants. That sounds about like America. Alright. We'll go ahead and put a fossil zone, because I only have one of those, to my recollection.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Stegosaurus to the park.
Cool. How many of them are out? Enough to start getting that ready.
Setting additional task. Confirming task.
They're all looking at you like, what the heck's going on,
Adding
right?
to the list.
How else do I want this enclosure to go? That is a tough question.
Ladies and gentlemen, discover where our dinosaurs came from in the fossil zone.
How far? Is that how far I can go? I can go farther. It can go right there. Somewhat straight. Alright. I do feel like it's gonna be more than enough space. So let's do this. Now, Philly. Like that. I think that'll work for it. It looks good. So we'll put some more trees here. Just do the scenery then. Oh, I saw. Oh, there's the blue. I just moved again. Doggone. Alright. Alright, they're in the corner. Let's get these guys moved, and we'll start Suchomimus incubating 2 while we're at it. I haven't been doing the skin genome, but we'll go ahead and do that now. Savannah, Step, let's do... because I think we can have 2 of those bad boys together. And they'll be fine. And the wetland. Put these girls over here, and we'll call that a day on those.
En route to pick up the asset. Asset collection request received. Picking up asset.
Alright, 4 and 5.
Commencing asset transit.
Perfect.
Asset transportation underway. Transporting asset.
Alright.
Asset transportation.
If we need,
in
again,
progress.
before we go any farther, we'll see if we need to adjust that, but I think we'll be alright having the Suchomimus there. We can probably even go ahead and put back that viewing gallery I took off here and build an enclosure maybe about like this
Assets in the air.
ish. Possibly the T-Rex. Let's kind of see how many of them we can get in here. I do again want to save a lot of space for the big guns there in the back. I know that the fencing will stay around, so let's just go ahead and finish this. We'll keep the fencing around the buildings we have put up here.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Alright, that's good.
Asset delivered.
Of course, can't see anything right now, that sucks. But we'll just trust that it's going to look good. As we take it along the back here.
Asset transported. Confirming asset delivery.
Yeah, wonderful. And then along the back of the other buildings here.
Delivery has been completed.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that for the time being. I may even for the Indominus and the Indoraptor do concrete fencing just to make them seem like they're, of course, something special, which of course they are. And the Stegosaurus are all in. Wonderful. Hungry, you eat your little heart out there, buddy. Of course, they're all rated the same, so I guess not. One is a 53. Two, whatever. Let's put some more trees in. I used to hate having all the trees until I realized that they do give it more character. Now I'm all about it. Let's do the trees as often as we can. Of course, it doesn't help when you have two different kinds of trees in this, and they're roughly in the same area. You just kind of look stupid, but it's fine. Story of my life. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the monorail. That would suck. Alright, cool. And the rock there. Throw a squeeze. Another one in the little hole right there. Nope, that's fine. I'm sure we can do one of the bigger formations right about here. Perfect. Tree. Or not. Cool. And the Suchomimus are done. No one will cancel. Get your life together, man. Come on. 99. It's like watching paint dry. Come on. No, I don't. Let's go. Alright.
We are pleased to welcome the Suchomimus to the park.
What pattern was that? Savannah pattern. It's alright. A wetland. That is different. Move.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Suchomimus to the park.
You know, like I mentioned in one of the videos, I've thought about doing a second security station setup with the security center and the ranger station. I think right here would probably be a good time to go ahead and do that and put that here. is to have one in a couple different areas of the park. One near the front, one literally in the carnivore enclosures. And this is purely for aesthetics. I don't need these things, but I want them. This is really just for me, to make it seem as realistic as a video game will allow me to make dinosaurs in the park that holds them. This might end up getting changed, knowing how often I change my mind. Because again, these literally do nothing for it. It's just to have it there. Let's get them moved. Into their new area.
Heading to collect the asset.
We'll assess that, and if we need to make it bigger, we will.
En route to collect the asset.
I do think we're still gonna have enough space to afford to have had the two stations there. Change the names on these, yeah. And yeah. Because we can even put a restaurant
Asset
there,
in transit.
even though we have one here. So we could do something else here. Of course.
Transit has commenced.
I do believe I have 3 park rangers. Yeah, we'll do 3 over here as well, just for the sake of everybody the same. Alright, some scenery.
Please report to the newly opened security center.
And a rock. Whatever, let's just get rid of this one. Even though clearly that tree is in the way of this one. All the way up here. So we'll put the trees back. Goodness me. Alright, that's fine. I wonder if we can even just kind of squeeze in an emergency shelter. And it's not necessary at all. It's just for looks. But it'll kind of complete the little area over here. And then we can build our fence around this area. Like so.
Asset transportation complete. Asset has been transported.
Around like that. And we're done. Okay. So that little area is done. We can sneak some of those trees in. I'm sure you guys are getting sick of seeing these. We will. 1, 2, and leave it call it a day. Disappointing that we could not fit a emergency shelter in here. I'm sure I could have. Maybe even right here. Let's kind of look and see the size of it. Probably couldn't have. Let's see if we can take these trees out. Oh, we can, son of a gun. Alright. So, 2 emergency shelters, that should be enough. We don't have any storm defenses, there's no need. We are going to have rain, but nothing, again, too insane. That means I can do that. Alright, but 2 shelters. That'll keep everybody, quote-unquote, safe from the non-existent danger of my park. Let's check on the Suchomimus, see how they're doing. That does look like it's plenty of land. Fighting for dominance. Alpha ran away, that is interesting for sure. Kind of got lost there for a second. There's the emergency shelter. That's not the one that we need to change the name of, that one is right here. Alright, cool. Again, very happy with how it's turned out so far, very pleased if I do say so myself. Just another bird's eye view of everything. Again, the plan is not to fit all the dinosaurs in this park. I don't want to. I could, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to. If I'm being blunt about it. We could expand the Suchomimus this way. Don't really want to. What we can do is maybe do a viewing gallery here and have the T-Rex, the forest and water right here. Have that maybe be like the T-Rex's little solitude area, Fortress of Solitude, if you will, for those Superman fans. Or something along those lines. Because we are running low on smaller dinosaurs. So no matter what we do, I don't think we can do this anymore right here, how we have this. Tree. Nope, tree. Because we'll probably need this path here. Going forward. Hadn't planned on using it, but let's go ahead and kind of get an idea of what that path will look like. Try to have it go on the side of the fossil zone here. Like so. Alright, just like that. I hadn't planned on connecting this area together. Planned on making the only way to get to see some of these creatures was actually hopping on the monorail. But we can walk ourselves around the park, not a big deal. I don't know what I want to do. Tuffy. Let's go with Not sure. I'm stuck right now. I do feel like I'm back myself in a corner putting those buildings there when I really could have just put them here. And then that would have kept that open there. Let's do that instead. Let's get rid of them. Yes, I'm sure. And the pesky tree is gone, because it'll just cause nothing but pain. Oop. Well, that was sucks. Look at that path back there. Alright. I really did, yeah, back myself there. And, yeah. So let's go operations, ranger station here. Which would make sense to have a ranger station next to where we're going to have two of our more violent and more difficult animals, I guess would be a way of saying it. And then our emergency shelter right there in the middle, as we had it earlier on the other side. Alright. Much better. Still leaves plenty of space to have the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor. I'm very content with that. I feel better about it. Much better than I did a second ago. So there's that. Let's get a viewing gallery here. Just like that. Nope, we're gonna change it around. And make it more this way. It was looking too far to the right. I want to be able to have it see that's better. Much better. Fencing, I had talked about making that concrete along the back wall. Let's go ahead and do that. Petrified concrete for the Indominus and the Indoraptor. Again, it doesn't matter, and I understand that. I'm fine with that. But I want it nonetheless. And that's really all that matters. End of the day is what I want. And our ranger teams. Alright. Rename these without the number. Alright. That's looking good so far. Very happy, very content with what we got. Let's put fencing here along this, because I think what we'll do is, yeah, I'll leave it just like this for now. Since we have that fencing along, or that path there. Oop. There. Use that path. Maybe here. Cutting that off. And that gives us another, at least 2 enclosures. So let's kind of see what that might look like. Start here first. Cutting around here, like that maybe. I don't know, guys. Not really sure what I'm gonna do now. I think this is probably a good place to go ahead and end it for now. Again, move Friday. I will try to go ahead and have, say Tuesday, one more video up between tomorrow and Thursday. And then probably stream again Sunday to get another video up here on YouTube. All my YouTube links, of course, are always my Twitter and my Twitch handles, so please feel free to follow me on those. Like on here on YouTube if you so choose. If not, it is no skin off my back. I will not at all be offended. I may go cry a little bit, but that is not your problem, that is mine. So thanks again, guys. I will go ahead and save it here. I appreciate you guys watching, taking the time out of your day to come and watch this. It does mean a lot. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your guys' Tuesday, or the day, whatever day you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time.